So I'm going to be using a smoky eye palette for this look, and I'm going to go in with this soft pink color, and I'm going to apply this right above my crease, and I'll be going back and forth just to cover that whole area right under the eyebrows. This is your transition color, and I'm applying it with this transition brush. Alright, and I'll just be putting a little bit more. Alright, it's a very soft pink. Using a mid-tone mauve pink, I'm going to apply it to my crease area using this blending brush. And I'll be applying it right to the crease, staying away from the bottom eyelids, and just on the crease and higher. Alright, so it should look something like this. Blending that in back and forth. And you can go back in with your transition brush and kind of just fade out the edges a little bit. Just kind of go dust over it lightly just to kind of feather out some of that mauve color that we just applied. Alright. Using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, I'm going to be applying the shade Yogurt to the top of my eyelids. And this is like a soft champagne, kind of like a pink champagne. And I'll be just kind of patting it on, making sure there's no heavy areas, and bringing it in all the way to the tear duct area. Alright. Now I'm going to be applying to my eyelids this MAC pigment. And this is in the shade called Tan, and on me it throws more of a rose gold than a tan. So I picked some up with this flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply this starting at the center of the eyelid and going toward the inner corner. So starting at the center and going toward the inner corner, just saturating this area right here, basically also on your tear duct, just making sure you don't go over too far. Now using a flat shader brush, I'm going to pick up a kind of like a cranberry brown color, and I'm going to apply this on the outer third of the eyelid. And I'm going to just feather it in toward the middle, not passing the middle. And you can just keep applying it until you are satisfied with the intensity of the color. And you can bring it out, feather it out softly a little bit, just to kind of create, again, that little cat eye effect with the shadow. You want to drag it out a little bit. Alright. Now using that same shadow, you want to apply a little under your lower lash line, concentrating most of the color on the outer third, and slowly bringing it into the middle, then toward the inner corner. And again, you can darken it as much as you'd like, or you can leave it as light as you'd like for a more daytime appropriate look. It's all a matter of preference. Alright, and this color right here, you can bring a little on the crease. Alright. Using any type of matte black eyeshadow, you're going to grab a little bit on the same shader brush and you're going to apply it to the outer third, lining the lash line and going a little bit into the crease. Now when you've made kind of like a little V, you want to go ahead and start feathering this out a little bit toward your outer eye. And as always with black eyeshadow, just start with a little bit and then you gradually build it, because black eyeshadow is so potent, and if you make a mistake you'll pretty much have to start all over, and they don't want to do that. So kind of just do this to a little feathered effect. Alright, and it should look something like that. Now using any type of pencil brush or an angled stiff brush, you're going to grab some of that black eyeshadow and apply it right under the waterline, starting at the outer third of the eye, bringing it up and bringing it toward the middle, stopping right at the middle, not bringing it all the way in, because then that kind of tends to close out your eyes and just makes it look so dark in that area. So we'll start right here. We'll stop right here and alright. Now with your shader brush that you've applied the black shadow on your outer V, you're going to go ahead and lightly soften that black line up under your eyes, just so it won't look too stark. And when you have a nice little faded black line, you're going to grab a shader brush and grab some of that rosy mauve pink color and go right under all that dark shadow. Alright, and you could always go back and correct or fade some of the eyeshadows that you think are not blending in correctly, or you can add intensify any colors you'd like at this point, because we're pretty much almost done with the eyes. Alright, so yeah, that looks about right. Now using the same NYX pencil in the shade Yogurt, I'm going to apply this to my waterline. Now I'm going to add my liquid eyeliner and mascara. So for my liquid eyeliner, I used the Revlon Colorstay liquid liner, and for lashes I used the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my false lashes and I'll be right back. It's time to highlight the inner tear duct. And the color that I will be using is one by Makeup Geek called Shimma Shimma. And it's like a soft, shimmery champagne color. And I'm going to pick some of that up and apply it right here to the inner tear duct area. And I'm also going to grab some All That Glitters by MAC. And I'm going to apply some of that right next, well, pretty much on the inner eyelid. Alright, I'm going to softly contour my cheeks, and I'm going to be using the Hoola by Benefit. And I'm going to use this brush that comes with it. And I'm just going to apply this like right under where my cheekbones are. Just softly apply it. Just for a nice little contour. Not anything crazy, just very soft. And for blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Rose D Oro. And I always start off with a little bit and I gradually build the color. just to make sure that I don't apply too much at the same time. And for a highlight, I'm going to apply the MAC Skin Finish, Mineralized Skin Finish in Stereo Rose. I'm just applying that a little right above the cheekbone and on top of that blush, just to kind of intensify the pink a little. And if you want to add more of a glow, you can add some of this highlight from Physicians Formula, and this is just in Warm Nude. I'll add a little bit to the tip of my nose. Just kind of curve a letter C here. And this is more of a pearlized sheen. You can build it up or leave it as soft as you like. So I think this is enough. So for the lips, we are going to keep it pink. So I'm going to use the Jordana lip liner in the shade Pink Love. And today I'll be using the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Tea and Cookies. And this is a cool toned pink. And it dries to a nice matte finish. Yeah, it looks glossy right now, but when it dries, it does turn, it does get matte. So now the last step would be to set the makeup, and I'll be using a setting spray. And I am using Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. This one is not bad, I like it. The e.l.f. one also is a good setting spray. I believe it's only $6 and it works just as good. So I'm just using this one today. That smells good. I hope you've enjoyed this makeup look. It was fun for me to create it. I love pink, so that's why I decided to do a soft romantic pink look using coordinating colors. And to keep it from looking too monotone, you want to use darker and lighter shades and kind of offset all the pinks. If you liked this makeup look, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video.